everybody, Pipeman 1861 here. Well, figured I'd just have another nice pipe chat with you folks. Tonight, I'm smoking, decided to change it a little bit. I'm smoking my Kaywoodie large Dublin. Let me see, what's the shape number on that? Shape 13. It's probably from the 50s, mid to late 50s. And in it, I'm smoking Lane 1Q, which has to be one of my all-time favorite codger blends. I love Lane 1Q. I'm a sucker for sweet aromatics, and this one's just about perfect. It's the easiest blend I've experienced to keep lit. I may be the only one who thinks so. Strange weather we're having today. It is currently about 46 degrees and dropping. I just came upstairs. I was in the basement lighting the pilot light on our furnace. Of course, the electric igniter, it's an old furnace. It's probably 35, 40 years old. And size-wise, it should be capable of heating a small elementary school. But, it works well. Probably not the most energy efficient thing in the world, but it's paid for, so. Anyway, I was downstairs. The little electric igniter button, the piezoelectric, is broken, or at least has come disconnected. So, last year, I fashioned an ingenious device that consists of a coat hanger with a cotton ball on one end of it. And I put a little bit of lighter fluid on the cotton ball and light it, stick it back in where the pilot light is, and turn it on and wait for it to come on. It actually works pretty good. Usually by the time the pilot light comes on, then all of the lighter fluid's burned off the cotton ball, and you're good. Blow out the cotton ball and turn the valve on, and you're set. So you got that done. You know it's fall when you got to light the pilot on your furnace. But no, it was weird. It was raining off and on all day. Like I say, it's currently about 46. It's going to get down to, I think, 35 tonight. Anyway, so it was raining off and on all day, and then all of a sudden, about 4 or 5 o'clock, it started. It wasn't really hail. It was hail, but it was kind of like big sleet. It was really weird. So it was bouncing all over the place. And it was hitting the road and not melting for a little bit. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Is it going to get slick outside? It didn't. It was fine, but thankfully it's not that cold yet. It'll get there, though. Pretty soon I'm going to have to start making videos in the workshop again. Oh, well. It's fun while it lasts. But it was a decent day. It was a decent working day. The rain was spotty enough to where it wasn't too bad. I don't know, it's kind of funny. I seem to be on a codger kick lately. I'm Lane 1Q today, Velvet yesterday. I think I was smoking a codger blend last week, too. Yeah, one night I know I smoked plum pudding. I can't remember. I've slept since then. But this Lane 1Q is hitting the spot. I thought about it earlier today, and I was like, I haven't smoked that in a while. I'm going to pull some out. Quite a while back, they had a impressive sale on pipes and cigars It was 1 pound of Lane 1Q. I can't remember how much. It was very cheap. 1 pound of Lane 1Q, and yeah, they throw in a free Lane Limited ceramic tobacco jar. I'm sure for most tobaccos I wouldn't mess with storing it in there, but I do store my 1Q in that jar. It seems to have a good enough seal on it for the humectants to do their job. But I do need to smoke more of this. I really like it. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, came over the other evening, and we had a nice visit with him. And he smokes a pipe too. So we trade tobaccos back and forth a little bit, but he brought me some tobacco he really enjoyed. He started pipe smoking years ago, and then he kind of meandered into different things and quit altogether, and now he's enjoying the pipe on occasion again. But one of the tobaccos he enjoyed years ago was Blue Note. Yeah, I tried it. He brought me a little Ziploc baggie of it. That's pretty good stuff. At least I think so. This is not. I think this is the bulk Blue Note, and it may be different because he bought it from a little cigar shop in up near Indianapolis. So it may be a different blend than what you can commercially get. I don't know, but it's pretty good. It's definitely a codger blend, very mildly topped aromatic, mostly burleys. I figured I would really quick answer some comments in person from my last video about the Carrollton, Kentucky Tobacco Festival, or Carroll County Tobacco Festival. Papa Bear mentioned why in the world they still call it, well, or why I thought they still called it the Tobacco Festival. From what I can gather, they started it up in 1948, and it's always been called the Carroll County Tobacco Festival. And I suspect they figure if they got rid of that name, a big uproar would be caused by a lot of people who like things to stay the same, which I'm one of them. I just wish they wouldn't have gotten away from tobacco as being the root of the festival so much, but times being what they are, I do understand. I don't like it, but I'll accept it. It's funny. The real reason we were there, my wife thought it was kind of a surprise date, and it was a lot of fun, but the real reason we went there was our friend Blair Carmen was playing with his band for the entertainment. And me and my wife especially, loves to do the old 1950s swing dancing. So we went out there and did some of that. Well, one song came up she wanted to dance to, and I had my pipe lit, so I figured, I'm going to give this a try. So I don't clinch generally, but I put my pipe in my mouth, just like so. It was the pipe that wouldn't die, that old CPF Dublin that should be dead but isn't. I was clenching that, and we danced. And we were going to town. We went up back to back over, rotated around holding hands and spinning her all over the place. Kept my pipe lit the whole time. Maybe got a little bit too hot. I thought it was kind of fun. But we had a really nice time, and everybody mentioning, at least I hope you at least had a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of like a little county fair. That's what it was. There was a estate sale going on. A business was going out of business. Elderly folks that passed away who ran it, and they had some hooked rugs, some really pretty hooked rugs that the fella had made back in the 70s. And so we bought those and a couple other things. But anyway, we did have a lot of fun. I kind of figured going into it that there wasn't going to be much about tobacco with that festival. But Just the way it is right now with the political climate. Anyway, we can talk forever about that, but we're not going to. Anyway, I've jabbered on long enough, folks. Thank you for the conversation. Very one-sided, but thank you for it. This is Pipe Man, 1861. As always, saying goodbye, good luck, may the good Lord take a liking to you. I'll see you all again real soon, and happy smoking to you. Bye, folks.